Hey guys, this is Kakala Asanari, and today I'm gonna do another tutorial or video about how to make some ISK in some, let's just say, other creative ways. Um, we're gonna use our Intel to we're basically just gonna sell Intel to mercenaries. That's what we're gonna do. Now I'm not gonna tell you who to message to, but I'm gonna show you what you can do to do that. So I got a fit here going on for you guys, which is um, a fit that it meant to just target fast. And we're just gonna target haulers that are, just traveling through the gates. Um, I'm gonna go at one at the gate, and I'm gonna show you how you can actually do that. Yeah, the fit itself has like a ship scanner, a cargo scanner, and those modules are just so you can target a little faster. This is an alpha friendly fit. You can definitely put tier ones to make it a little more cheaper, or if you don't have the skills to fly this. Our goal is just to get as much intel about that player and what he's flying. Uh, how is he fitted? What is he transporting? What's his name from what corporation? If he's in a war, or in a faction warfare, or if it's in a big alliance, and yeah, all those intel it's used by mercenaries, and you can just sell that intel to mercenary groups who either have let's just say alts that are in war deck with that specific um, pilot that is in an alliance or corporation in, or they're just gonna gang into high sec. Yes, so you'll need to just get as much information about what you're scanning. We're gonna go to one of the gates just to explain to you. um, you will have to be doing this for, or give this intel. They're just and if they get a kill on that target that you're sharing, you're just gonna get a cut from doing what I'm doing right now, highlighting. The advantage of this is that you can actually do this very early in the game. You don't have to necessarily have a lot of skills, or be omega or any of that. You can just use the intel in your advantage. Now let's just approach Jita a little bit closer. I'm gonna target, let's just say this Vexor. That's fine. Also, we should use this to have them always active, because they'll just target. But our goal is just to get the haulers intel, especially if there's like haulers with um, low HP. Now you can do this. I'm gonna do this with other ships so you can actually know what I'm talking about. But yeah, as you can see, this is gonna scan how his modules, and this is actually important because um, for high sec ganging they will need to know how much HP or range that type of hauler will have, and if he has like only inertials, or only cargo extenders. That's the best targets, because they don't have to use a lot of alts to kill that target. And usually they just use this intel to you know um, you know gang targets in high sec, or war deck, or switch to one of their alts to gang them in, mostly just in places that they do not expect, you know and we're just looking, we're scanning ships, that's all. And we're looking at what are we interesting is like, you know, haulers with big cargo and yeah, low HP. Those are the ones intel that it's the most important one, the one that we care, and the one that we can share. As you can see, you know, they're just, you know, going in and going out of Jita. You can be like in any particular system, and let's just say you make a route to, I mean, we'll know the most common one. We let's just say Uedama, and you know, you can just set destination there and see like the systems that you're jumping to, and you can be in like on one of those systems. Um, Obviously, you don't. Uedama is more like, you know, for explicitly high sec ganking. We're gonna scan this. Look at this. We got 1 billion in this Charon, right? This is good intel. Um, and it doesn't seem like it has any modules. It doesn't have any modules, which is also good intel. So they will know exactly how much HP does have, and it has like 1 billion of items, or you know, worth of items, which usually means it's a good target. What's over 1 billion? It just starts, you know, it makes sense. Also, you want to just get the information about the pilot. We have also the pilot. It's very important for the gangers if they, you know, because sometimes, you know, they're just member of one of the alliance that um, they're in war, and if they have a war, then they could just, you know, target them in high sec easily. So that's also very good intel to just get the player's name. And yeah, if there has like, you know, security status also matters, because the Concord will respawn time. Every intel that you can get, you get it. So you just like, you know, screenshot this image with, you know, what he has, his name, and just sending to them to the mercenary discords, or you know, and you're just gonna get a cut if you get the if they get the kill on it. So yeah, that's about it. This is a different guide. You're probably gonna be uh, one of the bad guys, but you know, activities in evil line. I just, you know, even if they're permitted, I'm gonna show them, including, you know, all those like you were. Okay, well, it's not. You're probably not doing the right thing. But as a new player, you can just make like a lot of risk doing this. Is very interesting and very good. You're just basically observing and it's just data sharing. Obviously, the gangers are looking for the weakest targets. They want haulers with low HP that don't have any modules for HP, especially with the one that traveling through high sec, and obviously targets that they can target without you know, just being targeted by Concord. Also, they're looking for targets that have um, 0-0 standing or negative standing. It's even better because the Concord time is going to be much longer. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm gonna share the video in the description of the video. Make sure you like, subscribe. Take care. Bye.